Okay, let's continue with number 14. Find the volume of the cylinder. So the volume is equal to the base times the height. So in this case, the base is the area of the circle. So the circle formula, area of a circle is pi r squared, and then we multiply that by the height. So we have 3.14 times 7 squared, which is 49, times 10. So that will be the volume of that cylinder. 3.14 times 49 times 10. 1,538.6. 1,538.6. So that is the volume, whatever those units are, inches, feet, miles, whatever they happen to be. Okay, now number 15, we have to find the volume of a pyramid and a cone, or a cone then a pyramid. So the volume is equal to the base times the height, and then we divide that by 3. So for both a pyramid and a cone, this is the equation for the volume. Now where they're different is how do we find the base? So we've got the cone first. So the base on a cone is equal to the area of the circle. So that would be pi r squared. So the volume for the cone will be equal to 3.14 times 6 squared, which is 36, times the height, which is 12, and divide all that by 3. Now I'm going to just do some cross canceling here. Cancel that 3 out with that 12. So 3.14 times 36 times 4 is equal to 452.16. 452.16. Now for the pyramid, the base on the pyramid is going to equal 7 times 10. So for the volume of that volume is equal to base times height, and this base is 70 times the height of that pyramid, which is 8, and then divide that by 3. Okay, so no quick canceling here, so I'll just leave it like that. Fraction bar 70 times 8 in the numerator and 3 in the denominator gives me 186.7. So 186.7. There's our pyramid, and there's our cone. Ta-da! Now that brings us to the frustum. Now in this time, I decided instead of giving you one frustum and having you find the volume and the surface area, I broke it up into 2 separate problems. I don't know. I just felt like doing it that way. That's fine. So the first one is the volume. So the volume of a cone frustum is pi times the height. Now this is the normal, just the regular height, times the big radius squared plus the little radius squared plus the big radius times the little radius. All of that divided by 3. Now you can take that out of the denominator and put a 1/3 right there if you want. It means the same thing. So to put some numbers in here, 3.14 times the height. Our height of the first one is 8 times the big radius squared is 11, so that's 121, plus the little radius is 6, so that's going to be 36, plus 11 times 6, which will be 66, and all of that divided by 3. So let's figure that one out. 3.14 times 8 times 121 plus 36 plus 66, and then 3. So that is, so the volume of that frustum is 1867.25, or you can just go ahead and put 0.3. That's fine. So that is the volume of the frustum. And now, number 17 is the surface area. So the first thing we want to do is find the lateral area, the area around it, and then we have to put the two bases. So the lateral area is pi times the height, slant height, times the big radius plus the little radius. So this right here is the harder part in finding this. So let me take a look at this figure from a side view. Down the center, we have 7 right here. So this is 7. So what I want is halfway. So that's going to be 3.5. This one is 14. So what I want halfway is 7. All right. So what I need to try to figure out is that triangle right there, and the height is 10. So 7. Now what I need is this distance from here to here. So it's 7 minus 3.5, and I will redraw this triangle over here so we can see it a little more clear. So the height again is 10. 7 minus 3.5 is 3.5, and this is what we're looking for, height slant. So the height slant is equal to 10 squared plus 3.5 squared, and then the square root of that. The Pythagorean theorem. So the square root of 100 plus 3.5 squared, 10.6. So the height slant is equal to 10.6. So now I can put it in up here. So the lateral area is going to be equal to 3.14 times 10.6 times 14 plus 7. 14 plus 7 is 21, so I just put that in right now. So 3.14 times 10.6 times 21 equals We'll just say 699. Rounds up to that. So now to find the surface area, that is equal to the lateral area plus the area of the big base plus the area of the small base. So the area of the big base is 3.14 times 14 squared. I don't have that memorized on top of my head, so I'll just do it. 14 squared times 3.14, 615.44. Now the area of the little base is equal to 3.14 times 7 squared, which I know to be 49. So 49 times 3.14, 153.86. So now I just add all of those together. 699 plus 615.44 plus 153.86. $699 plus 615.44 plus 153.86. 1468.3. So that is the surface area of that frustum.